What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Our Streamers Cheaters. Today we're going to be talking about a Facebook gaming streamer. This guy goes by the name of ReconX Gaming. He has just over 200 followers, but this guy actually shows a monitor cam and has some very suspicious gameplay. So we're going to take a look at some of the footage from his channel today. If you do enjoy today's video, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And if you want to keep up to date with any of the gaming news sector, go and check out the B Gaming News channel. The link is in the description below. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman. Right, let's crack on with the video. As always, guys, we come across to the channel first. This is ReconX Gaming over on Facebook Gaming. We're going to take a look at some of the details now. You can see he's a gaming video creator. Scroll down a little bit to the About section here and we can see he's got 290 people who follow his page. He's a level up content creator. That means that he has monetization active in terms of being able to receive donations from his viewers. Without looking very far, 4 hours ago, he was live playing with a monitor cam. Okay, so he's got his camera facing his monitor. And we're going to take a look at some of the gameplay that he was putting out whilst he had a monitor cam on. Let's go and take a look at that now. Before we actually play this footage, I want to point a couple of things out. First of all, the title of this stream or video is 1v1 $300 kill race tournament, which means that he is competing for money in this game as well. And then on the left, just below his monitor cam, you can see that he's got a sponsor's logo just there. But what's it covering up? Let's have a zoom in on that now. And you can see that it is to do with the Xsplit broadcaster. So it's almost like he's purposely trying to hide that logo. I'm not sure why. Maybe he just thinks it looks nasty. Maybe he just thinks it's a little bit off-putting with his gameplay. So why not throw the sponsor logo over it? He's not done a very good job of covering it up, of course, but it is still there. So there is a plausible reason for having the logo covering that. Is because it doesn't look very nice. And there are people who are legitimate who do use the Xsplit broadcaster. However, it is highly tied to people who use cheats. The reason for that is because the Xsplit broadcaster actually allows you to stream quite easily with your cheat hidden. But again, he's got the monitor cam on, so surely he can't be using Wallhacks, can he? Let's take a look at some of this gameplay now.
Oh, motherfucker.
Okay. So based on that gameplay, you can't really see him looking at anyone through walls. Can't see his aim locking on.
It's too much of a
okay, but this is his most recent stream, which is a very short stream, by the way. Let's see how he gets on in his gulag in this now. So this is his turn in the gulag. Let's see if he tracks the enemy. Let's see if he's got aim lock. Okay. So it would appear in this video alone there is nothing being used. It doesn't seem like he's tracking enemies, because if he was, he would have easily been able to kill the guy who killed him first off, and then he would have easily been able to track the guy's location in the gulag. So just based off them 2 kills throughout that gameplay that we've just seen, I would say at this point, while he's got the monitor cam on, he isn't cheating. But let's go and take a look at the video that was put out before this one. Let's go and take a look now. Now, I'm not going to lie, I had to do a double take at this point because I looked at that and I thought, honestly, is this It's Happer using a different name? Can you see what I mean by that? Looks very similar to him. Although I don't think that It's Happer will be very happy with that. Let's take a look at this now where he hasn't got the monitor cam on show. Let's take a look at the gameplay that's in this one. I'm guessing something happened in this for him to want to show his monitor in his next stream. So let's take a look. So we'll just play it from here where he jumps out the helicopter at the start. Let's see if he lasers anybody out the sky with a pistol.
Battle Royale. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone. Enemy soldier incoming.
One down.
I'm about to get shot out there.
tickle.
Bro, this dude is following me everywhere I go. I forgot we were in Sonos.
Enemy soldier incoming. Primary objective.
Yeah.
Soldier incoming. Primary objective.
Yeah.
Okay, the shots seemed a little bit weird then. Just like the ones in the sky, they didn't really seem to line up.
Protect the mark location and secure the area.
Now we're trying to keep an eye out at this point for if he's tracking enemies through walls. We're trying to keep an eye out to whether or not he has silent aim or whether or not he is locking onto enemies. Based on his first 2 kills, it didn't seem to be snapping or locking onto the enemies. However, it would appear that some bullets did register that weren't on target, which could lead me to believe it's a possibility he could be using silent aim at this point. Okay, so he's doing like little 360 spins without really looking in any direction, just a spin. Which is a sign of somebody using Wallhacks because they're just checking how close certain enemies are, which team to push. Makes it easier for them to push from one team to the next. And they tend to just run in straight lines from one team to the other. And that's only people who are really bad at using Wallhacks, by the way, guys.
Tracking your position.
It's also a big sign if you notice them running from location to location without any worries of a team being there. They go in knowing full well that there's loot in there because with ESP settings you can have loot on show.
Got gas moving in. Enemy recon drone in your area.
Okay, so he's going into rooms there where there wasn't any loot, where there was no loot crate. He's now being pushed, you can hear footsteps. Okay. Okay, so he was already aiming at that roof before the enemy poked his head up. That's a bit strange. Slow reload and he's got an enemy pushing him now.
Hey, what's up, Plablanat Escobar?
He's being pushed and he's got time to check the chat.
Enemy launched them. Enemy launched an advanced UAV where it started.
What on earth happened then? It was very strange. Very strange indeed.
I'm lagging hard, bro. I'm lagging hard.
Grab the contract, it's over.
Oh, fuck no. Fuck no. I'm in his server, bro. I'm in a kill race tournament, and I'm in.
I'm guessing this guy had been accused of using wall hacks, by the way, due to the fact that he had a monitor cam on show in that short 8-minute stream. And if you already noticed the difference in his gameplay in this video that we're watching now compared to the one where we saw him absolutely get shit on in the gulag, it's completely different, isn't it? But again, there's been no real clear indicators other than one or two like that. The way in which he lined that up seemed to be perfect. That shot wasn't even on target then, and he hit the shot. That was very strange. Again, could be a sign of silent aim.
Bye. Oh, you got a badass kill with a C4. There we go. Relax on me a little better.
Another loadout's just dropped by him, which means there is another enemy team nearby.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
I'm alright, man. I try my ass off, bro. I grind every day on this game.
Sounds like somebody in his chat at that point is actually accusing him of something.
Hey, make sure you drop in that like and that follow, bro. Help me out. He got 8? Fuck. That dude's good. So I'm in a tournament right now, bro.
So he's just stated that he's in a tournament at this point as well.
For it, bro. I hope it does.
Teammate is redeployed. Stand by.
Me and my boys that I stream with, man, we be running into hackers all the fucking time, man.
They're talking about the anti-cheat now as well, while he's just freely running around the map about to care in the world. He's on 5 kills.
Enemy UAV overhead.
His overall movements is not the best, is it?
I don't know what Activision's been doing. I'm not super tech savvy or whatever, but they've been doing something. I haven't been running into as many rage hackers, at least, so that's good.
We are in the circle. Come to us.
Again, just running freely, doesn't care about anything. He's not checking locations. He's not, you know, being careful with his movements at all. Oh, what's this?
There we go.
So he's already peeking a location. With that sun shining as well. Now this is a big indicator because anyone who's a good player even avoids trying to have a gunfight with somebody who's on the top of them rocks due to the way in which the light completely blinds you. You can't see enemy locations really from up there or who are up there. But he's just managed to pick a snipe off after pre-aiming through the door frame of this building here. His slide just doesn't cancel. He's not got all the, you know, the little tricks of the trade going on with the slide cancelling and the bunny hopping. But he is on controller, guys. Again, pre-aiming. Yeah. Okay, he did some good stuff there. He was checking locations, fair enough.
I didn't change my name, bro. I literally fucking, I was loading in with this guy that I'm playing against, the tactics guy that's fucking whooping my ass right now in kills. And it wasn't even loading in the game, right? So I reset the game, redid everything, and it literally changed my name back to what it was. I didn't change it.
Sounds like he's using a different account to what he should have been on as well, maybe. Maybe he's been banned and he's just created a new account. But we will take a look into the stats after this game as well, guys.
3 bank accounts. I wish I had 3 bank accounts, bro. Okay, I will.
It does sound like somebody in his chat's questioning him about some things that he shouldn't even be entertaining.
Okay.
3 banned accounts they're talking about now. If he's in the middle of a tournament up against the person who he's in the team with here, and he's just messing about this way, he must be confident, okay? First of all, we've already seen him missing shots but still getting hit registration, which is a sign of silent aim. We've seen him pre-aiming at enemies before they've actually peeked the location, without any minimap callouts. You know, things are starting to add up through this gameplay. And this is the thing, guys, there's been so many moments throughout this gameplay as well, which you could say weren't suspicious. But this is the thing with cheats, is that if somebody is using cheats, there will be moments like that where it doesn't seem suspicious. There can be moments where they act like they don't know where an enemy is, even though they have full knowledge of it. But the overall gameplay, for example, this guy here, ReconX Gaming, is just running freely out in the open without any care in the world, while he's meant to be in a tournament, as he stated earlier. We saw that guy flying in now, so we knew he was there. He missed that shot.
Fuck.
And for anyone who's ever used silent aim with a sniper is pretty much pointless. You have to be extremely close to the location they're moving towards or anything like that to hit your shot. But that right there was a clean shot. Did look a little bit suspicious. The quality of these videos is poor on his channel, on his page, because Facebook Gaming allowing him to put out 720p content is just not good. 720p on Facebook Gaming is more like 360p. How did he know that guy's location then?
Riot shield, of course.
And he's got a riot shield as well. And he gets done by the riot shielders.
Damn Cali sticks, bro. Damn.
Let's see how he gets on in the gulag in this one though, guys, because we saw how he played in the last one.
Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
Oh shit.
Pre-aim the perfect location, but again, guys, there are only select locations in the gulag for an enemy to appear, so it's hard to make a judgment call on that one. He didn't track the enemy through the wall, he just held an angle and it worked out for him.
This dude is up 6 points right now. I'm not even going for that, bro. I'm going to go right here. Hopefully there's a gun in here. Anything, bro. Now push that shit.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Again, he's just running in direct lines, isn't he, from one location to the next, without any sort of rotational awareness.
If my shit's still there.
Could he just be having an extremely lucky day? Does he not? How does he know that the enemies who killed him aren't still there? Yeah. Just push there freely without any worries of the enemies still being in that location. This is starting to make my eyes go funny. Just because of the quality of the footage.
Six kills.
That aim was not on target for the first shot there.
We are in the circle. Come to us.
Alright, make sure you're smashing that like and share, bro. It helps me out a lot, man. Let's go, baby.
Who did he see then? Who did he see then? Before he took them shots? That was crazy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Victory rests on your shoulders. Finish the mission.
What is that? 4 kills?
Let's see how he starts pushing things now, whether or not he starts turning it up. Now he knows that the teammate who he's actually competing against has died, and he's got to try and beat him by getting more kills for more points. This is where people start running from one location to the next, just pushing teams or pushing any singular enemies as well.
Hostile dropping into the area.
He's cheating.
Okay.
And again, even that guy who he killed called it out saying he cheated or he's cheating. But that kill then was almost the same as silent aim. Bullets were registering even though the aim wasn't on the enemy. Now, okay, that can happen with maybe, you know, a bit of a server disconnection, a bit of a server connection issue.
Loadout drop inbound.
But for it to happen on every kill, or most kills, it's showing signs of silent aim. So could he be using Wallhacks? I think it's a possibility. I don't believe if he is that he's using it for loot, which is a clever and sensible thing to do because it takes away half of the information off the screen. Because as everyone would know, the amount of loot on the game, if you have that set up on your ESP settings, it's very distracting. So if you just have, say, player distance, you will just see the number above where the enemy is, like showing you their location as well as how far away they are.
Trying, Cody.
Okay,
Trying.
but now he's getting spectated by that teammate as well. Let's look. Oh, he would have seen that location. That double shot was strange though, yeah? But the guy's only down, so he's got to push that now. Could be another teammate there because it is duos. He's got a sniper out. He's looking in that location. Oh, look at that. Okay. What are the chances of him looking in the exact location those two peeked out from behind the hill from? So there is definitely big signs of wall hacks at this point now.
Oh my god.
Now he's saying, oh my god, and ducking. right? Like he knows there's an enemy there without seeing the enemy.
Safe zone located. Safe zone located.
Okay. Pre-aim that. Now he's got someone behind him. He said, oh my god, twice, by the way. And I'm saying the first one was for the guy who's just shot him from behind. And then he's pushed up there and realised there's a team up there as well that he couldn't visually see on the game. So he would have only been able to see them through a wall. They weren't showing up on the mini-map either. And as far as I'm aware, there was no sound cues for either of those teams. But he still managed to kill both of these guys as well.
Oh my god.
Now he's saying, oh my god, again, as he's about to pre-aim with his sniper. That's a pre-aim. We have to remember, even though he's looking around, remember where he first aimed at as well, guys. Because that happened early on when he was looking at those two through the hill who appeared from the hill. Now he's acting like he's looking around. What's he going to see from behind that rock there?
Bro. Or at least two snipers, because they were fucking headshotting the shit out of me.
And what you got to remember is where they were actually shooting him from. Now, okay, so the direction he's probably wanting to look is to his left of where he's looking now, okay? But he knew they were down there.
GG's, my man.
He wanted to shoot at them, but couldn't. But just happened to beat the guy, yeah? Okay, so he ended up beating the guy almost as if he turned it up a little bit at the end, okay? The call-outs, the pre-aiming, his aim in general, his shots hitting when they weren't looking like they should register. That happens occasionally in the game, right? And everybody knows about spectator lag, but of course there's no spectator lag when you're just playing the game. So, for me, let's break it down a little bit. I would say that towards the start of the game, nothing really too suspicious. As it got a little bit further in, I would say that showed signs of wall hacks, but not to do with loot. So I would say that if he has got ESP wall hacks on, it is not set up so that he can see loot locations. I think that he's only got it set up for enemy locations or distances. And that being said, it is easy enough to tell a location of an enemy just off having a distance because it will show up just above the head. Okay, so you don't really need player skeleton or player box if you've got the distance on anyway. So to me, especially towards the end of that gameplay, he pre-aimed far too many situations, okay, where he shouldn't have known where the enemy was based off the minimap knowledge, based off prior engagements. We watched that throughout, so we know that there's absolutely nothing throughout that should really give him the indicators of where the enemies are. Up until the end where he knew where an enemy was, but he couldn't take that shot even though you could tell he knew because he kept looking back at that direction. But he didn't have any prior knowledge of that enemy being there, so he didn't want to take the shot. And in the end, it turned out bad for him because he ended up dying. But he ended up beating the guy he was up against in this game by 2 kills. So for me, I would say there are big signs of silent aim happening as well as big signs of wall hacks. And I'm saying because of these games is the reason why he was showing his monitor on a camera in the one after this. So based on the account that he was using in this game that we've just watched, we're going to take a look at the Cod Tracker for that account now. So you can see here, 51 hours playtime, only 148 matches. It would appear to me that maybe this isn't an old account. Maybe he's just started playing the game, but then he's competing in tournaments for money. So he's got a 1.21 KD with 7 wins on this account with 148 matches played. So if we go down and look at the last 7 days KD, 4.35. So from an overall of a 1.21, with the last 7 days being almost 4 times that amount, something isn't right. But then you look at the last 7 days headshot percentage and it's 46.9%. Something not right about that either. So I would say that these stats are showing that maybe he started off legit on this account and just decided, do you know what, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Because it does seem like the jump in KD, the headshot percentage, it just doesn't feel right. That headshot percentage is unnatural for anyone, even in 19 matches. To have almost 50% headshots in 19 games, whether you are sniping or not, because guys, what did we witness in that gameplay then? How many headshots did he hit with that sniper? How good were his shots with the sniper? He was still getting hit registration when the aim wasn't even on the enemies throughout half of that gameplay. So something's not right about it. The damage per game's okay. Damage per minute's quite low. Score per minute's quite low. Right. So let's go and take a look at the match history on this account. So you can see after this game, 15 kills. Okay, this will be the game that we've just watched, by the way. And then after that, he done 3 games with 0 kills. Before it, he had 2 games with 0 kills, 9, 9, 1, 13, 4, 16, 0, 9, 14, 23. No, that 23 is for the day. So again, the stats just don't seem that good in the sense of how many kills he's getting. But it does appear that maybe, if you look at the way in which he's been playing on this account, July, August, big jump there, almost a month, in fact, over a month. Then from August to September, then April, October. So, this is all from 2020, yeah? September 2020 was when he first used this account, or when somebody first used this account. Then April this year is when it started being used in 2021. Then from April, it was a jump to October, then a jump to today. So, there's only been use of this in April and October this year. So first of all, what I want to do, I want to scroll right back, try and load more. That's it, done. So the first game played on this over a year ago. Was the name the same? Phil. Okay, so the name was the same on this account, which means that either he's a very inconsistent streamer or inconsistent player, or he uses this when his other account has received the shadow ban. Let's go and try and find on previous streams on his page whether or not he's got another account. So we're on the video section now. We're halfway through scrolling down. You can see that there are videos of him playing the game 6 weeks ago, and it still keeps going on. How can somebody be putting out daily content off an account that hasn't had much gameplay on it? 148 games, auto 360p. You literally can't even see what the name is there. But his name there, based on what we can see, is ReconX Gaming, okay? Again, this one has got 24 wins with a 5.46 KD and 117 matches, 40 hours played. Again, this looks like another Smurf account, okay? But ReconX Gaming, is it a very common name? No, there are only 2 that show up when we search it. And we've seen that he uses ReconX Gaming here. But this was back in July. So that would tie in with the one we've just seen that hasn't played since July. Okay. What about this one though? Headshot percentage in the last 7 days is 56.04% with a 5.19 KD. Is this linked to him? 5081313. Okay. 5081313. That's what we're looking for now. ReconX Gaming, okay. I think there's a space in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we've got 7 accounts here, guys. 7 accounts. Have a look which one it is. No, not that one, is it? It's this one. 2608305. Where is it? ReconX Gaming, hashtag 2608. That account doesn't exist anymore. How weird's that? And again on this one, he's on a different account, okay? This one was yesterday. So in a couple of streams, in a couple of days, he's been on 3 different accounts whilst playing live. Like, how silly can you get?
It's the
I can't see that number very clearly though. 425, I think it is. So this is the one that he was playing on yesterday. Okay, let's have a look at matches played. First of all. So October the 15th, again, that's yesterday. Have a look at his KD on these days. 16, 12, 16. So these are all resurgents. He's getting some very high kill games here. 24, 19, 15 down here. Okay, so why would he go from playing on this account to playing on that Phil account when he was in the tournament. ReconX Gaming is rocking multiple accounts, and there is only one real explanation for that, is if that he keeps getting shadow banned on his accounts. If people are reporting him, then he will get shadow banned. If he keeps cheating and gets reported, he'll get shadow banned. ReconX Gaming has clearly showed, just in the last 2 days, by the way, guys, that he's used 3 different Activision IDs, and we've also shown that about 12 weeks ago on one of his videos, he was using something completely different then as well. This guy is definitely up to no good. Well, there we have it, guys. He's using Xsplit Broadcaster. He's showing his monitor in some of the gameplay. What do you guys think of ReconX Gaming's gameplay? Do you believe it to be suspicious or not? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you did enjoy the video today, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. If you want to support the channel further, hit that blue join button today and become a member of the Triple B fam. And don't forget, guys, we have got the second channel for Triple B Gaming News. If you want to go and check that out, the link is in the description below. Also, follow me on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!